when I was getting reached out to about doing interviews and stuff closer to the reunion, I was like, I want to talk to somebody that I like talking to non-biased people, and I like people that don't mind, holding me to the fire, but in a respectful way, a fun shade way, not a dark shade way.
All right, let's get into it. Love and Marriage, Huntsville is finally back on our screens, and things started off messy before the first episode even finished. And, no surprise, Martell is right back at it doing what he always does. He's playing the victim, talking in circles, and acting like he's just trying to move on and do better. But let's be honest, we've heard this all before. He had a sit-down with Destiny, trying to come across calm and mature. He mentioned he's helping Ariane finish nursing school, saying things are getting serious between them. He even claimed he's a one-woman man now, like that was supposed to impress anyone.
Destiny, we've been rocking since the early 2000s. I feel that she's in a vulnerable position right now.
But Destiny wasn't here to be impressed. She listened, sure, but she wasn't falling for it. She let him talk, then hit him with the real questions that needed to be asked. She brought up that video Martell posted, the one where he appeared with Ariane and threw shade at the Scotts. And Destiny made it clear that video wasn't a good look. Martell tried to justify it by saying he felt like he was under attack and needed to defend himself. But Destiny didn't let that excuse slide.
Oh, see, yeah, I figured something had his attention.
And he what? Yeah, Perry got his attention. Well, you have a good day, Mr. Hope.
All right. Hey, you too. Hey, you making that money over there selling them clothes?
Huh?
You making that money over there selling them clothes?
Of course, that's all I'm focused on.
Oh.
I be telling about you all right. I'm always all right.
Hey, what's up, son? Yes.
He see your Spider-Man.
I don't see a Spider-Man.
No, but just Martell.
Oh, okay, son. I see your Spider-Man. Yay. Oh, love Maverick. People talking about his name is Maverick, not Holt. And they call him Holt over there.
That's my son.
Yeah. Talk about your business again, Ariane. What you got? Let's sell it.
She called it what it really was, revenge. And she reminded him that just because you're upset doesn't give you the right to go online and start drama. She told him straight up she's dealt with the same kind of online attacks. People have lied about her, dragged her name through the mud, and talked crazy about her. But even through all of that, she said she never clapped back in that kind of way. She didn't post shady videos. She didn't try to get even. And she was right, she wasn't trying to embarrass Martell, just trying to hold him accountable. So let's break down what really happened. Martell came into the conversation trying to act like everything was cool. He talked about how he's been focusing on his kids, supporting Ariane, and trying to do the right thing. He said he's investing in his relationship and wants to be more serious and committed. He even dropped that "I'm a one-woman man now" line, and you could tell he thought that would earn him some kind of respect. He was definitely trying to give off grown man vibes, like he's matured and left all the drama behind. But Destiny saw right through it.
In the midst of the conversation, Moses had shared with me that, it's apparent that he loved you, because I didn't know he named his company after law and stuff like that.
He told you that?
Yeah.
She's known Martell for a long time, and she knows his patterns. He always talks about growth. He always says he's changed, that he's focusing on being a better father and moving on. But the problem isn't what he says, it's what he does. You can say you're about peace all day long, but if you're still jumping online to drag people, that doesn't match up. Destiny knew it, and honestly, so did we. She was quiet at first, just letting him speak. But you could see on her face that she wasn't buying it. She was waiting for the right moment to call it out, and when she brought up that video, everything changed. Martell made a recent video with Ariane where he went off about the Scotts, and Destiny called it out as petty and unnecessary. Martell tried to defend himself again, saying he's been attacked for years, and finally snapped. He said it wasn't about revenge, just about standing up for himself. But Destiny wasn't going for it. She reminded him that she's been through similar stuff, being talked about, lied on, and dragged online.
Not just any home. It's not just any broker that they're working with. They're working with Martell and Chris, two people that they both know that I am friends with. It's just strange.
And even through all of that, she never retaliated like that. She said going that route doesn't solve anything. It just creates more problems. And what made her point hit even harder is that she wasn't judging, she was speaking from experience. She told Martell that all that back and forth energy just makes things worse. Every time he goes online to vent or get even, it pulls him back into the drama he claims he wants to escape. And when she said that, you could see Martell start to shift. Her tone had changed. This wasn't just friendly advice anymore. She was trying to wake him up. Destiny didn't hold anything back. She told him to his face, "You're still showing up like the same guy from a few seasons ago." She wasn't being shady, she was being honest. She told him, "You say you're changing, but your actions still look like the same old you." And let's be real, she had a point. Martell keeps saying he wants peace. He wants to focus on his kids, on his business, and on being a better person. But then he turns around and gets caught up in messy online behavior. That's not growth, that's just repeating the same patterns. Destiny asked him the hard questions. She said, "You know what it feels like to be hurt by people talking about you. So why are you turning around and doing the same thing to others?" That part really hit. Because she wasn't yelling, she wasn't being dramatic, she was just being real. She reminded him that this isn't just about him. His actions affect his kids, his family, his reputation. And when she said that, Martell finally got quiet. For a second, it looked like he was actually listening. Maybe he hadn't thought about it like that before. Maybe, just maybe, her words were getting through. But of course, Martell had to say something in response. He brought up the past, how he regrets calling Ariane a peasant, and how he was going through a rough time when he said that. He admitted it was wrong and that he acted out of emotion. He tried to show that he's learning from his mistakes and that he's not in that place anymore. And that's fine, we all make mistakes. Growth does take time. But Destiny wasn't just talking about the past, she was talking about what's happening right now. And that's the bigger issue. If you say you're changing, but you're still moving the same way, how much are you really growing? She told him that he's been rebuilding his life working in real estate, trying to fix his image, being there more for his kids. So why keep messing all that up with pointless drama? Why keep going backwards when you're trying to move forward? Destiny made it clear he's been through this before. He knows how bad it feels. So why keep repeating the cycle? She told him to stop letting petty stuff ruin the progress he's making. And honestly, she was right. It wasn't about attacking Martell, it was about pushing him to be better. No sugarcoating, no fake support, just truth from someone who's been there too. Just when it seemed like maybe he was getting it, Martell still had one more thing to say, but by that point, Destiny had already made her point loud and clear. Alright y'all, this is where things got kind of funny but also a little bit sad. Martell tried to say he was done with all the drama, like he's turning a new page in his life. But literally 2 seconds later, he added, "Unless somebody comes for me first." And Destiny didn't let that slide. She looked at him like, "Wait. Did you even hear what you just said?" She told him straight up, that's not what real growth looks like. You can't say you've moved on, then turn around and add a but to it. Growth doesn't come with conditions. Destiny even dropped a powerful line that stuck with a lot of folks, "Leave the payback to God." And honestly, that hit hard. Martell didn't argue, but his face said it all, like someone told him something he didn't want to hear. He still seems stuck in that "if they come for me, I'm coming back harder" mindset. But Destiny wasn't trying to lecture him. She was trying to help. Because if Martell doesn't stop reacting to everything, he's going to ruin the progress he's actually making. So now I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get into it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Martell tried to say he was done with all the drama, like he's turning a new page in his life. But literally 2 seconds later, he added, "Unless somebody comes for me first." And Destiny didn't let that slide. She looked at him like, "Wait. Did you even hear what you just said?" She told him straight up that's not what real growth looks like. You can't say you've moved on, then turn around and add a but to it. Growth doesn't come with conditions. Destiny even dropped a powerful line that stuck with a lot of folks: leave the payback to God. And honestly, that hit hard. Martell didn't argue, but his face said it all, like someone told him something he didn't want to hear. He still seems stuck in that "if they come for me, I'm coming back harder" mindset. But Destiny wasn't trying to lecture him. She was trying to help. Because if Martell doesn't stop reacting to everything, he's going to ruin the progress he's actually making. So now I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's get into it. And don't forget to like and subscribe.